Hi, this is Tanita Reams, and I am having the privilege of interviewing Vinny Elhitawy for our group presentation, and we will be exploring today Arab American culture of beliefs, attitude, and values. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Vinny Elhitawy.
Hi, how are you? How
Okay.
you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for
Of course,
agreeing to this
absolutely.
interview, Vinny.
Absolutely.
Okay, so, as I explained to you, this is for our presentation, and I just want to ask a couple of questions and, just get your honest answer, being
Absolutely.
an Arab Muslim American. Okay, so my first question is, what would you define as culture? Like being an Arab Muslim, how would you define your culture?
Family, love, and respect, and God. Of course, that's number one.
Okay, so religion is a big
The
part.
big, very, very big part.
Okay, and as an Arab American Muslim, how do you practice religion in America? Like, is that something? Is it a daily thing?
It's every day, 5 days, 5 times a day. You can do it at your house, or either you can go to a mosque, which when you go to a mosque, it's a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't have time to go to a mosque, you can always do it at your house 5 times a day, every day.
Okay, and as a young man in the American culture, is that something very important to you to practice and make sure that it stays a part of your cultural
Yes,
values?
always.
Okay. And in what way do you feel like, does it honor your family or is it just a personal?
It's a personal, and I got it from my family too, because my mom, my dad, they all pray.
Mhm.
So that's how I got it from them.
Okay. And what would you consider your religion to be for the audience?
Muslim.
Muslim. Okay. And your God is
Allah.
Allah. Okay. All right. So I just have a few questions for you today, Vinny, and I wanted to ask, in your culture, what would you say is the highest esteem after religion? What is the highest value that your culture holds?
Respect.
Respect?
Yes.
Okay, and how would someone pay respect to an Arab American? Like, what would be considered respectful?
Just like showing love, being nice, just that's really
Kindness,
kind
good
as good, yeah,
manners.
stuff
And
like that.
what about family? Do you hold that very high
Very high,
esteem?
most likely. Family is a big thing.
Okay,
My mom, my dad, they are everything to me.
okay. So I wanted to know, and for everybody out there, how do you esteem family? Like, what are the positions as far as like the man, the woman? Is there like a hierarchy, like where the man is above the woman or the
No,
woman?
we all the same. We just we like to take care of our women's. We don't like them to work.
Mhm.
We just let them be home, and then we always take care of them, feed them, and make sure they're home, take care of the kids, and doing their job, and then we take care of everything else.
Okay. All right. And I wanted to ask also, what would you say as as an Arab American Muslim would be considered most disrespectful to your culture for someone to do, or the
If
situation?
if like somebody disrespect my God, disrespect my mom, disrespect my dad,
Hmm.
like disrespect family, but first disrespecting God, that's the most.
Hmm.
Like you will get like in trouble for it.
Okay. And in what ways could your God be disrespected? Just give me like an example of that.
Like if they're trying to like joke about it or crack jokes,
Hmm.
stuff like that, that's not allowed.
Okay. Okay. And You know, I know you mentioned your mom a lot. So
Yeah.
mom is the one that takes care of the kids and keeps the house in order and
Everything,
everything.
yes.
Okay, so very high esteem for mom.
Very, very, yeah.
Okay. Now, what would you consider to be respectful, like as an Arab American Muslim? Um, how about friendships? How do you value friendships in your culture?
I like friends, and then we all with respect,
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah. Well,
And
and I ask this because in knowing you, I know that there's a certain bond that comes with if I see an Arab, I'm going to, you
like
know.
and when I say in Arabic, like Salam alaikum, he say alaikum salam, and then we start talking. How you doing? How is everything?
Hmm.
You need help? If you need anything, I'm here.
Hmm.
Because we're in a different country. So when I see a different Arabic guy, I want to make sure that he's good, everything is good with him, and if it's not, I try to, I try to find a way for him to be doing the right thing.
Okay. All right. Very good, Vinny. So, getting back to talking about values, attitudes, and beliefs, I wanted to know what would you say is the most common misconception, like a wrong thought that American culture can have about your culture as Arab Muslim American? What are some things that maybe people have thought about you or your culture that you feel is
Do,
very wrong?
do you think like we rape people and kill people on the streets and do like all that stuff? That's definitely wrong. We respect everybody. It's a beautiful country.
Hmm.
You can actually have fun. It's amazing.
Hmm.
Everybody treat you with respect. When somebody see you, they always welcome you. They will make sure that you eat, make sure that you drink. They won't let you leave unless you have full service
Okay.
and without paying anything.
Wow. Oh, so that's beautiful. You guys
Yeah.
have a lot of
But yes, we all, it's like
fun.
everybody together,
Okay.
you know?
All right. That's very, very nice. I also wanted to ask, as a young Arab Muslim American, would you ever consider being counseled or going to counseling?
Never.
Never. Okay. So, for my class and for the people, just tell me a little bit why you would not consider.
Because I don't believe in that. I only believe in God,
Hmm.
and that's all I believe in.
Okay.
Long as God with me,
Hmm.
I'm good.
Okay.
Without God, I'm nothing.
Okay.
So I thank God, and I pray for Him every day, and and that's how I go about it.
Oh, okay. Very, very interesting. And one last question that I would like to ask you. Uh, what would you say is the best thing about living in the USA?
The best thing about USA, to be honest, is the dollar.
Okay.
That's the only thing I like about USA, is the dollar.
Okay. So the ability to make money and
To
provide.
make money and provide, but once I make my money and provide, I would definitely want to go back and move to my country.
Okay.
Once like I'm set,
Mhm.
you know.
Okay.
Other than that, it's nothing really special in America.
All right.
Whatever like America have, we have,
Mhm.
and we have it even and more fun.
Mhm.
But everybody likes to come to America because the dollar here it's $18 over there,
Okay.
so it's a lot more money over there.
Mhm.
That's the
So
only
it's about
yeah,
providing a better life.
yes.
Okay.
Even though I was born and raised in here, but
Mhm.
I recommend my country, Egypt, a lot better living than here.
Mhm.
Here is like so many bills. It's so much. It's a lot.
So let me ask you, what about education? Is education considered like a value when?
Of course, yes.
Okay. So.
People in my country, people be looking for that. Like
Mhm.
what grade, what
Mhm.
do you look? A lot of people into that.
So it's important when they come to.
To marry. Like when you go to marry somebody, it's important. Like what do I have and what she have. It's it's important for certain people, but for other people, if they loved each other, they don't really they work it out and then they go at it that way.
Okay. All right. Well, I definitely enjoyed. I just wanted to ask you, is it hard as a practicing Muslim, Arab American to keep the core values of your culture and still be accepted in America? Like to do your prayers, to uphold family, to keep your values, your holidays. Do you find that doing all that in America?
It's a little different. It's different than my country.
Is it difficult though? Like,
I mean, a little difficult because I don't have like somebody to like. I don't see the people around me. They not really doing it. So it's kind of hard. But when I'm in my country, I'm always praying. I'm always doing the prayer stuff. But when I come here, because everybody around me, everybody got different religion. Like nobody. But sometimes I try to do my best to do it.
okay,
And when I'm in my country, I'm always on top of it.
okay. Well,
And God only knows in my heart that I want to do it always. So I know He forgave me for that.
so
You know what I mean?
again, everything goes back to religion.
Exactly.
As long as you're okay with God, you're at peace with your life.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds very good. A very good answer. I guess before I wrap it up, I just want to go swing one more time back to the counseling, since this is a counseling course that I'm taking. So, as a counselor, if I was, let's just say, if I were interviewing or assessing, that means someone from the Arab American culture came to my office and they did want some kind of help, or they wanted to talk, or to get better. As a clinician or as a counselor, what would be the one thing that I would do that would be wrong or offensive to an Arab American? Like, what would be the wrong thing for me to say right off the bat?
Like if you try to disrespect me, I'll disrespect my God or my family. These three things are the most important thing.
Okay.
That's a no.
Okay. Well, Vinny, I want to thank you.
Of course.
For your participation.
I really enjoyed this a lot. I really did.
I want to thank you so much for your participation.
Of course.
And thank you for your time.
Of
I just
course.
want to also let my class know the first thing Vinny asked me was, is he going to get paid for this? And the answer was no, and he still did it for me. So, Mr. Elhitawy,
All right.
you are awesome. Thank you.
Of course, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.